How's it going, everybody? This is BeatTheBush. Today, I'm going to talk about the Equifax data breach. Now, Equifax is one of the 3 credit bureaus, and because it's a credit bureau, you assume that they're going to take very good care of your social security number and your credit files. But apparently, if you have a server out there somewhere, even if it's a bank, with enough time and enough determination from hackers, they are going to get in. No matter what kind of security measures they do, it always seems like it's just a matter of time before some genius hacker, they would get in some way or another. Now, how do you protect yourself against something like this? You basically can't, because they hold your information. Maybe today it's one of the credit bureaus, another day it's going to be a different one, or maybe even the IRS could get hacked and steal your information from you. The information that they hold, of course, is the stuff in your credit report, your date of birth, your social security number, your address, etc. Now, an attacker that has your information could potentially take this and open up a brand new loan, open up a brand new account in your name. They could potentially take your information and file a false tax return and potentially add in more dependents, even though you don't have all that many, just kind of give you more kids so that they would actually get a higher tax return. Now, you may see all kinds of links on how to check your social security number with your last name to check to see if you're potentially affected. To me, I'm very wary of clicking any link that asks me my social security number or the last name, even if it's the last 6 digit of my social security number. Now, if you go on the Equifax website, they're going to direct you to a brand new website. Now, because I go to the Equifax.com website, I trust whatever link that it's telling me to go to rather than directly going to this link that's called EquifaxSecurity2017.com. Now, in it itself, someone could try to phish your information. They could create a new domain called EquifaxSecurity breach.com instead. And if you go to this, you might just be led to believe that, oh yeah, this is a legitimate thing that Equifax is asking me to do, and maybe it will ask you for all the digits of your social security number as well as your last name. So this is a type of phishing scheme. Therefore, my recommendation for this is go to Equifax.com directly and then click on that link that shows on their website, and then you can proceed from there, just to be sure that you're not clicking on some random link that someone tells you to go to. Now, with your social security number and your credit report all thrown out there, and just people might be able to read it in plain black and white words, this is probably a really good time to check your credit report from all 3 credit bureaus. Now, there's only one place that you should really do this. If you do this at any other place, it's going to try to charge you money. It's going to try to ask you, you got to pay $50, $100 to get the actual credit score. The correct and free place where you can get your free annual credit report, it's called annualcreditreport.com, where you can request your credit report from all 3 credit bureaus once every year. There are dozens and dozens of other websites that claim to give you a free credit report. Now, this is the original one. Go to this one. Don't go to the other ones. After you go to the Equifax.com website and check if your social security number and your last name has been affected, and by the way, they only want you to enter in the last 6 digit of your social security number. They don't want you to enter in the full 9 digits, even though I believe if you enter in 6 digits, it's pretty easy to try and figure out what the first 3 digits are anyway. Now, if you are affected, Equifax is providing a thing called Trusted ID Premier, which is basically 5 different things that allows them to monitor your credit reports to see if anything fishy is going on. The first thing is they will provide you with an Equifax credit report. Now, you can take this and just kind of comb through it. I recommend to do this once every year anyway, to see if there is any accounts that you do not recognize. If there is something, then it means you have some work ahead of you. You have to go and track it down and say, this account is not yours. And by the way, I found some account on my credit report that was not mine before. And luckily for me, it was relatively easy to get that removed from my credit report, because I'm like, this is not me. I never used this address before. Even the name is a little bit different, so they readily removed it. But you may not have such an easy time with this, especially if they use your correct name, your correct social security number, and then somehow they opened it in some different state or something like that. They might not give you as easy a time of removing it from your credit report. The second thing that the Trusted Premier credit monitoring service does is it looks at all 3 credit bureaus and monitors it for any suspicious activity. So that's very nice. The third thing they do is a credit report lock so that the third parties cannot easily access your credit report information, although they still leave some able to still access your credit report. The fourth thing is that they monitor suspicious websites. They don't really name which one because it's not really good to tell all the crooks which one they're monitoring, of course. And they look at the social security numbers that are posted on there. Most likely, whenever a hacker gets this information, they most likely do not have the time or the patience to try to use every single one of the numbers. So they end up taking your information and they try to sell it, just like credit cards. There are like black hat websites out there where they sell your credit card information. You know, I think I hear like $1 or something, or like 10 cents, something really cheap. They can just buy this stuff off some, you know, shady website and then pull it out, and then they can do their, you know, their business of committing crimes and things. The fifth thing, which I find is pretty useful, is the $1 million identity theft insurance. Now, in case they go and steal your identity and makes you owe a certain amount, most likely you can track it down and, you know, get it wiped off of your report. But apparently, maybe you can't do that for one reason or another, and this insurance would come in very handy. But I bet you they're going to do everything they can to not pay this amount. This is just kind of, to me, it's like a really, really backup resource. Most of the time, they're going to create a situation where they don't actually have to pay any money. They're just going to null out whatever loans someone got. I hope this video helps you understand what to do with the Equifax data breach, and also calm your nerves a little bit, because once you listen to this, you might kind of think, oh my gosh, they're going to take my information, take out loans, they're going to steal my money. Don't forget to give me a like on this video, comment down below. Let me know what you think of Equifax not protecting your information enough and essentially giving out all your social security number information. Basically, all of US is compromised. I don't know, 150 million social security numbers out there. All given away. Everybody has everything now. If you're interested in supporting this channel, don't forget to check out my Audible link down in the video description below, where you can get a free audiobook. And if you don't like this audiobook, you can cancel the subscription and you can still keep this audiobook. You can keep this audiobook for life, basically. Even after you cancel the Audible subscription, you can still listen to this audiobook. And of course, if you sign up for this Audible trial where no money really comes out of your pocket, if you just do the free trial, you will still help benefit my channel. If you're interested in supporting my channel directly, you can check out my Patreon link over here, where I give various perks at various contribution levels, such as help with your credit report, help improving your score, or help with your finances. And as always, don't forget to subscribe to my channel over here and click that bell icon next to the subscribe button so that you get a notification whenever I upload a brand new video. Thanks for watching.